Hi everyone, it's Goddess Lily and welcome back to my channel. Well, it's exactly 6 weeks and yesterday I had my 6-week post-op appointment and I just kind of wanted to give you a little updates, a little chit chat, and I also want to show you my little projects in my backyard that I've been working on. And the last thing I'm going to mention is skincare. So I had another injection, steroid injection into my scar in this eye, and I'll zoom the camera up and show you what it looks like in a little bit. So today is my first day doing a full face of makeup, meaning the eyes. I've been wearing makeup every day, but everywhere except on the lid, like from the scar on down, because it's still a little sensitive. When I go to stretch my eyes up, I can still feel the pull and whatnot. So he basically gave me a nice clean bill of health. I don't have to go back to another 6 weeks. And at the 3-month mark, I think another 6 weeks will be 3 months if I'm adding correctly. Anyway, I'm going to talk to him about having the part 2 of the surgery, the ptosis. I used to call it ptosis because it spelled with a P, but it's actually ptosis, and that's pretty much to have, I'm sorry, my eyelid is touching the bottom and pulling it. So that's pretty much having, you know, the muscle repaired underneath to lift the eyelid up a little bit so it won't droop so much. But a lot of people are telling me that it's looking a little more even. This eye is not as drooping a lot, but when I have no makeup on and I kind of take pictures of myself, I can see the unevenness of it, and it still bothers me a little bit. So anyway, I always post lots of photos on Facebook and Instagram, like just photos of the day saying, you know, 29 days post-op or 32 days post-op or 5 weeks. So I think one I posted like a 4 or 5 week update, and someone mentioned, well, what have you done to your face? You know, Botox, laser, you know, injections, blah, blah, blah. And I realized that I've never talked about skincare on my channel or my blog, and there is a reason for that, and I'm not going to get into it now. But what I decided to do is I am going to make a skincare video, and I'm going to show you everything that I use on my face. I'll talk about my dermatologist. I go to the dermatologist twice a year because he will only give me like 2 refills of the things that I like to use. I think he likes me, has a crush on me, so he always wants me to come back. Anyway, I'll talk about the products that I get from the dermatologist, what I use to cleanse my skin, the products that I get, and I'll just go into all that in a skincare video. I will tell you why I've never talked about skincare on my channel. It's personal, but I will share that with you. So let me scoot up and zoom the camera in and let you look close up. Okay, so pretty much the scar is, you know, still slightly raised. I had a whole itty bitty little tiny injections across the whole scar. Okay. I'm really glad that it's starting to, I guess they call it form a crease. It actually lifts the eyelid up, so it's not looking that uneven anymore, but I do, you know, still notice it is quite a bit uneven, and I don't like it. I'm not striving for perfection, but I do want perfect eyes. So anyway, I'm just going to take you out and show you my little project in the backyard. Okay, I'm going to take you outside. This is my kitchen. To my small backyard. So it's been 1 year since I planted, since we actually started you know, doing everything. So what we have did so far was my husband built this pergola. He did that all by himself. I'm trying to close the door. And so I actually have a green thumb. Let's see, that one. So most of these little plants, I've actually planted them from a baby. It's my aloe vera plant. Never fails, a helicopter comes up. So now these are planters. I haven't did anything to this side yet. Don't have the waterfall on. But so these are growing. I planted these all from scratch, and they are growing. So I'm going to say that I spent about $50 putting all these little plants in. And I wanted to see how they grow before I start working on the other side. And because, as you know, you can, you know, spend a lot of money on plants and plant them, and then they die. So these were babies when I actually planted those. And there's the other one. So they're almost hitting the ground. So this rug I got from Sam's Club. All my chairs and pillows I got from not Home Depot, but the other one. Can't think of the name of it right now. And the fire pit we ordered online through Target, and it came. The pergola we ordered online, and it came. And so I kind of helped my husband put it together. Putting it in the cement was my idea. It's actually anchored into the ground, but then when we pour cement inside of the brick, it cracked it. But this is the only way we can do it, because our city building code won't let us put a permanent structure out here because the houses are too close. Everything has to be like 6 feet from the property line. So this is pretty much all we can do. Okay, well, that's it for this video. And if you have any questions and comments, especially on the eyelids, you know, I'm an open book. You know, ask me and I'll answer below. Look forward to that skincare video coming up in the next couple weeks, and we'll talk soon. Thank you for watching.